Hi, my name is Brian, and I run Fat Cork here with my wife Abby. Today we wanted to highlight some cuvées that we feel are excellent pairings for dads, for the male palate, for Father's Day, just to celebrate dad in general. The first is a 3-pack that we've put together where we've selected, we call it the big and the bold. All these cuvées have big, nutty, yeasty, bready characteristics that the famous champagnes are known for. The first one, Adam-Jaeger Brut Tradition, it's a Blanc de Blanc. Blanc de Blanc in champagne jargon means 100% Chardonnay. So here it is, aged for 3 years before disgorgement, really great complexity. The second one is the Maxime Taubert Brut Reserve, aged for 6 years before disgorgement. So it builds upon the first, and in addition, it's got a big dose of Pinot Meunier in it, which is a funky red grape that's grown in Champagne with a lot of unique characteristics. If you haven't tried it before, you should. The last one in the 3-pack is the Mathieu-Gandon Esprit Sauveur, also aged for 6 years before disgorgement, gives it a ton of complexity. And in addition, it's aged in used Burgundy barrels. So that really adds another layer to it, and in my opinion, gives it a wonderful, silky, very smooth finish that lasts for minutes and minutes. So that's a 3-pack. The next is a 2-pack that we put together of rosés. Now, rosé and dad don't generally go together. It's a feminine word by nature, but we want to dispel that and highlight 2 rosés that we feel are great for the male palate. The first one is the Gimonnet-Oger Brut Rosé. You can tell it's just a beautiful color. It comes from the Côte de Blanc. It's 90% Chardonnay, 10% Pinot Noir Rouge. Totally dry, very linear, precise, beautiful. The second one is opposite the first. It's the Didier-Ducos Brut Rosé. Really red fruit driven, big strawberry, bold flavors, but not sweet at all, okay? Inside this glass is a mesmerizing salmon color once it's poured into the glass. So these 2 rosés, we feel like, even though sometimes dads don't like to even say the word rosé, they'll enjoy these. If you just want to select one cuvée for Father's Day, the cuvée that we thought would be best is the Grenier Carpe Diem, seize the day in general, right? This one is aged for 6 years before disgorgement. It is also aged in used Burgundy barrels, so like the Esprit Sauveur. And in addition to that, it is classified as an ultra brut, or it can be known as a brut nature or a brut zero, which means there's very, very little sugar put in here in the dosage. So it is completely dry, very precise, and the finish lasts for minutes. So we put together a few cuvées that we thought would highlight the male palate, celebrate dad in general. I would love any questions. If you guys have any questions, stop by, request a tasting, anything. But I really appreciate it. So does Abby, and happy Father's Day.